generally, whenever Ruel's birthday comes around, I usually do a little giveaway for children just to celebrate his birthday. It started on his first birthday, and I was like, if he was here, we would have a big party, right? We would have probably done a photo shoot, we would have had a birthday party. I was like, to keep his memory alive, let's still keep that birthday celebration going. And this year, as part of that birthday celebration, I thought it wise to create a coloring book for two things. The first reason was for Ruel's life and legacy to still be lived on papers, so people can still see a tangible representation of all that he was. And the second reason was to ensure that young children of all abilities are introduced to disabilities early. You don't have to wait until you are 15 or 20 to start realizing that, oh, I look different from someone else, or we do things in different ways. So I was like, let me give children the privilege and the language and perhaps the permission to be curious about other kids in their communities. So with this coloring book, they are able to see people that have physical disabilities. And even in the older books, I introduced the concept of invisible disabilities, talking about their emotional well-being and the emotional well-being of their friends and the language to use. And one of the things I find most special about this book for me is the fact that I created a small handbook for the parents as well. So sometimes parents have kids who are curious, but they don't have the answers to the questions that the children will ask. So with the little handbook, parents have like a guide on how to color with their children, and when questions arise, how to react, how to respond, and how to help their children navigate through something that might be a very complex idea, even for adults, how much more for kids. So it's really a book that is good for all kids, whether you have a disability or not, whether I even go far to say whether you are a child or not, you can really enjoy coloring and going through all the quiet meditations that I have included in the book as well.
And you've got them for different ages.
Yes.
I've seen. What are the different age categories?
Yes, so we have the first book, which is from 0 to 5. It is very simple. We did not try to include the idea too much. We mentioned more about the personalities, like I am kind, I am patient, etc., etc. Then we have from 6 to 10. And in this particular book, I introduce some of the images where you can see a pair of shoes and then you can see just one shoe. And we trust children to be able to pick on the differences between the fact that some wear 2 pairs of shoes or a pair of shoes and some will just wear 1 shoe. Then we have also 10 to 14. And from the 10 to 14, we go into more details on action and the things that children can do as a way of being inclusive themselves. And then we have 14 plus. Future plans are for us to also have adult copies of the same book. Hopefully we can go into more details on how as adults we all have a way and we can all do things differently. Yeah.